Yo, hello guys. Welcome to the stream, everyone. How's it going? Wait, that's the wrong guy, right? I think so. Hi, Bliss guys. Dude, I'm level 80 already. I'm still in Act 1. That's crazy. Need one more key. Let me check. We have 2 Countess keys. So let's do that and then we move on to Act 2. So a little gold. Oh, we have to actually find the tower again, I remember, like we respect. Okay. Let's do players free for this. Let's see how this will go, actually. We're level 80. So, not sure. Ah, it's right here, perfect. This could be useful. How's the season been so far for you guys? Those who have been playing D2. How's it going? I've been, unfortunately, not been playing as much as I wanted to. But we have done a lot of like Warlock before, I guess. But I might actually play D2 again in the future when there's other season launches and stuff. Damage seems very good on this build actually. If I compare this to the other one. Good hardcore ladder grind. Yo, Mad Dog. Good luck. How far are you? Are there any 99s already on hardcore? It's like the first people already logged in for the event.
He hasn't done anything.
Yeah. It's a very hungry dog here. I'll wind up, guys. Did I get her? Oh. If and how. Okay, we are trying to get one more key and then we're good here, so. Last night was the first one. A few. Okay, interesting. So it was. Wait, what day is it? Wednesday. So it's 5 days. Okay. First hardcore finished 45 minutes after Llama. And Llama was softcore, right? Did he actually like farm everything himself, or like did he like, I don't know, trade or had handouts or something? I wonder. That's a very good spawn here at the tower. Actually, maybe we can try players 8. I want to see how players 8 will feel. Seems like we have a lot of damage. Now it's not allowed to partake in the race. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I mean, you know, even so, right? You know, the first person has already done it, right? So maybe it would be funny. This is the thing I considered when D4 launched. I was like, man, okay, I reached 100. Let's just make a new account after hitting the 100 once already. And then do it again. I almost did that. I'm not sure if they would have allowed me, but it would have been funny at least. Because, you know, like in D4, it took like, I think, almost a month or so to fill all the spots. And I think it's pretty similar here. I think this is also going to be like at least a month or something. Like 300 people, level 99 on hardcore is a lot. So, I guess we'll see. So, you know, you can like lap them like 3 times over if you want. And probably still not be allowed to be on it, which is funny. These guys are actually bossing me. And I guess I should... Dude, if that is a pre-socket now... Nice too. That's been kinda sad. They are a bit tanky though at the player side actually. Hold on. Do we actually want blue gloves? Yeah, blue gloves could beat this still. This F9 will be more interesting. Yeah, but I don't think that's gonna happen in this game. They're not doing SSF here. I don't even have SSF in D4 yet, and D4 is definitely a game where it suits even more. Put on a wig, they will never know. I guess, I mean, they will never know if you just like make some account and you don't stream it, right? Like, yeah, you could make like some other account and like just being incognito, I guess. But then you have to do like the entire grind without streaming, so that's also okay. Don't really want to do that, you know, right when it launched and stuff. Atmos is grinding like crazy, get a spot on the first 300 trophy. Yeah. I mean, there's still time, you know, if you don't want to do anything else until, let's say, PoE or so, I guess. Then you have plenty of time, right? So... And it could also very well be that, you know, some people die on the way and all that, right? So, I mean, it's still hardcore. Never say never. DP got it in the end. Yeah, but DP was already like developed with a completely different philosophy compared to D2, right? Like D2 always had this like open trade and this kind of stuff, and this was like, you know, what people like know and remember. Like, I don't know, I'll be surprised to see SSF in this game. There's like some supported mode. They already had like 3 different ladders for the classic, the LOD, and now the Warlock. Like how many different modes are we going for? It's actually a very nice counters run here. Much faster than the other one I had. I don't know, it's like really long. Oh boy. Offline is like SF in its way, anyway, just about the ladder. Yeah, not exactly. I mean, you know, it's like the ladder is still the fun part, right? And also offline has like a lot of advantages compared to online, with like the static maps and the player count stuff and so on. So like offline progression is much faster, which I guess is just kind of the SSF advantage, I guess. But yeah, like online SSF is definitely gonna be quite different. Like I played online SSF before the ladder. Like the other two Warlocks I played, they were online. And like compared to this, and this is like so much easier and so much faster. It's crazy. And your key, I don't need all these runes, man. Yeah, the work otherwise gonna be on top. Yeah, I guess you're gonna get your top 300 alright, this is like the main thing that matters. So good luck, Matok. Spire of Honor. I think that's a lot of damage. Fast stage recovery. Combat skills, Paladin. Interesting. Attack rating, damage to demons. I mean, it does have a bit of lifesteal. This thing has 8% lifesteal, it's a lot, but it's a lot of damage. I kinda like the idea, actually. Imagine not having an insight. Yeah, that would be terrible, man. What's the highest rune that I find? I haven't really found anything special yet in the ladder. Before the ladder I had a jar on my other Warlock. So that's kinda neat. But yeah, here, like, you know, I'm still in Act 1 hell right now, so there's nothing special yet. I have to find the last key, and then we're done with Act 1. Then we go all the way to end of Act 2, I guess. $35 MF and some res. Dude, if that thing was Warlock skill levels, that would be really sick, actually. Fortunately, it's Necro. I can check in the stash after this real quick. What is my highest rune? Where's that card coming from? He levels. Okay, that's it. Yeah, I have 2 file runes apparently.
What can I do for you?
Did I use any higher one than that? No. I think it's been kind of like low stuff here. I need to like stock up on gold a little bit. I gambled so much. Do I want the 35 MS? Yeah. Guess not. You want something better than that. You usually go P3 and kill counters on P7. Yeah, maybe I'll do that as well. I'm not sure what it's like the exact scaling per player count with the keys and stuff, but I guess... Is that the same for the Inida flag and so on as well? Yes, okay. So is there like some breakpoint at P7 or something? Yeah, I guess we can just check the drop calculator. Oh boy. Cursed and Might. Good combo. Upper Cursed, you found 4 times Sur rune. That's a lot of high runes. In Upper Cursed. Interesting. Are you farming Terrazone there or something or what? I know that people do like the lower Cursed farming offline for the chest. That seems very boring. Yeah, shit, I got this switch now. Gonna try it on T7. What's this Diablo-like game? Do you press Mirror Blades on this build? When you fight Ubers, yeah, for Crushing Blow and Open Wounds and stuff like that. But besides that, no, you don't use it. It's just for the synergy points mostly. But I learned when you fight Isuel and Bale, they both have chilling armor, and when you shoot at them with range projectiles, they will just like murder you. And also like you can't proc Crushing Blow with Echoing Strike. And also you can't proc Open Wounds. And you need Open Wounds against Mephisto because he's poison immune. Is there like other damage or time effects that also negate the monster heal? Like for example, you have damage over time from the miasma. Does that count? Or does it have to be poison? What other damage or time effects are there? I guess like flame ball and stuff like that. This doesn't count, right? No, it needs to be not just some ground effect, I guess. It needs to be something on the enemy, I guess. Mirror Blade's good single target DPS? Yes. But it's melee, so you usually don't really want to do it. And Echoing Strike is just kind of OP anyway, you know, it's like the same but ranged, so. Just with the exception that, okay, you can't trigger a few things like the Crushing Blow, for example. But this is not really relevant outside of like Ubers anyway. Yeah, Prevent Monster here does not work on Ubers. So you need Open Wounds for Mephisto, and then... Or you break the poison immunity of Mephisto, I guess, if you have a Conviction aura. Like my guy right now is Conviction. But you don't really want to go with Conviction on this build. Because you can have Holy Freeze. And that also applies Curse to everything very easily, so that's kind of a nice combo. And then I can change my Merc from Holy Freeze to Might. And get a bunch of damage. Or you can do Fanaticism Aura as well, so usually don't go Conviction here because it doesn't really help you. But you could do that. Go Conviction, break the poison immunity from Mephisto. Maybe a lower resist wand could do it too, I don't know. IO and a Fall, okay. No key though. I forgot to swap again. Conviction doesn't know oh shit, okay. Yeah, if it doesn't know a poison rest, then it's worthless anyway. So yeah, I guess the only way to do it is Open Wounds then. P1 is 1 in 14, P3 1 in 11, P5 1 in 10. And what about P7 and P8? Yeah, I guess neither fuck we don't really want to do on a high player count because it's gonna be risky on hardcore. Like if he gets one Colts Explosion off and high player count, he's gonna rip me, I guess. So if low player count I have less HP. Okay, so you don't need to go beyond P5. Okay. You can make Mana Sooner for Bale, 100% chance to Open Wounds. Yeah, but you still need to apply it, right? You still have to go in melee range and whack him successfully. Once every 8 seconds to have the Open Wounds buff. I mean, if you like bring a bunch of gold, you can also just like, you know, revive your Merc a bunch. And just let a Merc apply Open Wounds like this or something. Why people playing offline? It's so boring. Yeah, because hardcore ZF online is pretty frustrating, I gotta say. You know, it's even just like getting a single Uber run, you know, it takes so long, man. If it wasn't for that, you know, I don't really mind, but you know, farming stuff like Ubers, it's just like, yeah. Proc Fate, Trashy, and Verdurus. Yeah, I mean, you have to get these things in the first place. That's not that easy. Fucking curse. Jo, see you, seid ihr weit? Okay, so let's play 7. Is this in lead now? No. Whole F rune, man, crazy. How many potions do I have? Didn't I have this full? Oh no, the small ones are full. Playing offline is the only true way nowadays. Are there actually like a lot of people playing offline? I wonder. I gotta show how many people are actually doing ladder versus offline. But I heard that a lot of people seem to be doing offline. When I was asking my chat the other day. If they don't want to trade and stuff, they just play offline. I mean, that's what I'm doing now as well. I'm casual, so I play offline. What is the logic behind that? I do have to say, like, being able to like adjust difficulty is definitely nice. I mean, okay, you can like, you know, go for more speed and more magic find. And that kind of stuff if you have these items available, but nothing trumps the player count. It's also why it gets boring offline, as it's so static and repetitive. Yeah. Yeah, for Terror Zones, for example, I think, you know, the randomness is definitely appreciated. But for something like Key Farm, it's not, right? Like here, I just want to get my keys and be done at some point. And this just takes like 3 times longer if it is online. Like, it took so fucking long to do my Ubers, it was crazy. I was sitting here for like, I don't know, 3 nights or something. Just to like farm one set of keys. So it's definitely much better here. But yeah, I mean, okay, if you don't care about Ubers very much, and you wanna just like kind of enjoy the rest of the game, then I guess you're fine playing online. And I mean, okay, if I was playing longer, you know, if I just had more time and whatever, then I would say, okay, fuck it, I was play online anyway and do the ladder and whatever. And, okay, you just suffer once for the Ubers and get your torch. And it may or may not be a +C for the right class. But even if it's not, it's a very strong charm, so... Early to live. You can save that, I think. Dude, I've certainly done 10 kills already today, huh? And last time also, I remember I was doing so many kills. Still nothing. No one will complain about static maps online. Nah, static maps definitely suck the fun out of a game like this very quickly. I think. You know, it's obviously more efficient, but the randomness is important. Like, I only did this offline because I knew I had little time and I didn't want to trade. And so I was like, okay, fuck it. I was going to do like my SSF playthrough and then try to do it more efficiently with like the player count and the static maps. But it is definitely a bit lame. In D4 you can see a polar opposite, I just need to click the chalice to summon the boss. Yeah, the D4 system is pretty stupid, I think. I mean, okay, it depends on what you want to do exactly. You know, like, okay, if you do a thing and then the payoff is you have the materials to fight the boss to then get the item from the boss, I think that's also fine, because you're busy doing other stuff together. It's just that materials are way too plentiful, I guess, and so you're kind of like stuck in this room way too much. If materials were like way more rare in D4, this would be a lot more interesting, I guess. Soul and Co. Okay. Is it a lot of it actually solving boss camping, or is that a myth? I don't know. But that's the idea, I guess, you know. What run am I doing? I'm trying to get the key. I have 2 out of 3, so we're almost done. And then we continue with the campaign. We have 150 strength. We don't need more, it's fine. Let's just put full vitality. We also have 110 dex. This gives me 29 block actually with this. And then with higher level it goes up, right? I think higher level also gives you more block. Why is everything I do in Monka TOS these days? Kinda just like, I don't know, enjoy life a little or something. No. Okay. I wish they spend more time unlocking the bosses after they only drop good loot, and if there was a bounty then it was free to open the chest. I kinda like the idea of, you know, when there's a whisper you get one open for free or something. Might be relatively OP though, considering, you know, how often they pop up. And, you know, for example, if they make boss materials much more rare and stuff like that. But I guess you could, like, tune the frequency of how often you get one of those boss bounties, right? So if they're just kind of rare, and then here and there it's like, hey, nice. You know what? I think that's actually a cool suggestion. I'm gonna make that suggestion. Full rune. Man, never lucky here. Those keys, holy. I can drop my 2-hour Warlock gameplay after live stream. All your sus and Monka TS will be justified. Well, yeah, I have played the Warlock. But it's gonna be on the 5th of March when the embargo lifts. Arcane Sanctuary will be blessing with the static map, yeah, for sure. Yeah, let's just speed it up by like I don't know, at least ×2 or almost ×3. Doing the static map there. IJN is ready for March 5th. Yeah, I'm sure they're ready. IJ Rockets. Oh man, curse, cold enchanted everywhere. What is happening here? 2 to all Warlock skills. How's the deal going? Yeah, I didn't really play as much as I wanted to, but I'm level 81 now, like 1 hell. I have 2 out of 3 keys and then we move on. So any second from now basically. And then we're gonna be stuck in Arcane Sanctuary for a while. But I guess Arcane Sanctuary should be much faster than this, to be honest, right? Like the Act 2 keys, it's Hater keys, I think. Maybe I should have picked up the chest actually. Brace yourself, 32 D4 questions coming. Oh no. Later we're gonna have the Dragonkin questions. We're gonna play some Dragonkin soon actually. Unfortunately I was not home earlier. I would have liked to start a bit earlier. But yeah, soon we're gonna have Dragonkin action. They have like a new update out today. And we're actually gonna be hanging out with the devs on voice as well. You can type exchange on Dragonkin as well if you wanna check it out. There's like a link to the Steam page and stuff, I think. It's a new RPG coming out very soon actually. So they're still in early access, but I think it ends next month actually. So we'll see. It's been kind of interesting. I have like 30 hours in a game or something like that. Dragonkin season launch time is disparaged. I don't know exactly when it is, but I think it's in March, right? Daily reminder, RPG players, just play the game with the most recent update. Don't worry about what's the best. Well, this is interestingly kind of how it works, yeah. March 16, okay, so it's like right after the D4 season. Okay. I mean, it's like an entire week basically after D4. So, we'll see. Maybe I'll jump in and like check it out or a little bit later or something. Okay, this one. This is the key, for sure, guys. No, that's a lamb. Okay. Season 2 is kind of a nothing burger anyway. Yeah, it looks like this for now for some people, but I don't think it will be that bad actually. You know, we haven't seen like all of the seasonal content basically, or any of the seasonal content in the first place, because I kept it hidden. Plus, I do expect there's gonna be quite some updates with like the season items as well. Lem is good for treasury, okay. Yeah, I tried to make treasury last time and I couldn't because I was missing something. But I think it needs something even higher than that now. Rainbow ghosts here. It's always funny. Shell full lem. Okay, so there's actually... Okay, so I have treasury with that. Okay, that's nice. It's like nothing. Shell and full. Okay, so I got this. What else do I need? I need like some other smaller runes for like... what is it? Black and Malice. So I need those two, I think. And... yeah, I mean, okay, I don't expect I would get an Ohm again. Like, I had Ohm, and I had the Call to Arms last time. That was really nice. But I guess it's not really required. Like, if with good res and stuff, and just like damage share, be probably fine. For the most part, anyway. I should actually up this. Beware of Bale, Mephisto one-shot. Mephisto, you mean like the charged bolts? I mean, when you have 300 lightning res, Mephisto is not that threatening. And Bale is basically just the like ice armor, right? So I just need to like not press Echoing Strike and we're fine. Like Bale didn't do anything to me last time. Besides, he randomly killed me when I pressed Echoing Strike. Yeah, that was a bit... So as long as you don't like do range attack, and the Isward as well, as long as you don't do a range attack, you're fine. Too much stuff here. Is Mirror Strike much better than a Fire build? No, I think the Fire build is probably the best build on this class. It's just that when you're in Hell difficulty, there's a lot of fire immune, so you kinda wanna get that Thunder Charm. Or at least play in party, yeah. Ooh. That is pretty juicy, actually. But we have too much lightning. Okay, later, but this is pretty big. I did see the D2 survey, yeah. Kinda cool. So it seems like they are planning to do stuff. You've only seen Mirror Strike swim on like 10 streamers, but Apocalypse looks so cool. Yeah, I guess Echoing Strike is just like a pretty universal build. It just kind of works with not really a lot of investment. I actually was playing Fire and then I respected the Magic build. But I didn't like the Magic build that much, so I accidentally killed my Hephasto and was like, fuck. Okay, it's time to respec now anyway, so I respected this. I also would play the Magic build longer and then respect when I do Ubers. Like for Ubers you want to do this build for sure. And in that case I just respect it now since my guy was dead. I was like, okay, if I farm a new guy, I might as well respec now, and I like this build more anyway. And yeah, like once we get a Fire Thunder, we're definitely gonna go back to Fire. Like the Fire build is my most favorite. And maybe you don't even need the Fire Thunder. Maybe I'm gonna play it without the Thunder. It might be fine. Like after I do my first Ubers, I might just respec to Fire. And then just like try to farm Terror Zones that don't have Fire immunes. Yo, Rainbow, thanks for the sub, by the way. Actually, today's the last day. It's like a sub badge thing, right? Wasn't it until the 25th? I believe. Oh, 82. Dude, it's crazy how unlucky I am with those fucking keys, man. Absolutely wild. University 2 actually has the SSF's option separate letter. I wonder if they would do it at some point. But I don't believe so.
What can I do for you?
These are fast. So do you have mandatory for Echoing Strike? No. I mean, nothing's mandatory for this build, it's just like a decent build, you know. But yeah, you want some faster cast rate. A big weapon doesn't hurt early on, but later it doesn't really matter anymore. Because you get like almost all of your flat damage scaling just from your skills. And yeah, you want mana, so Insight is kind of nice, either on you or the Merc. So Insight is just a weapon that is just great for this build, you can just wear it and it has everything you kind of want. And then, yeah, a bit of enhanced damage doesn't hurt, but I'm just running like Authority here, for example, which has Warlock skill ranks. So skill ranks are also still pretty good on this. Yeah, I don't have anything here, really. Anything crazy, at least. I have Insight, Spirit, Lore, Authority. So those are my four rune words. Holy mana burn. Highest rune drop. We just checked it. What was it again? I think. Or maybe I had a higher now. I'm not sure. I mean, just level 82, so we're still in Act 1. Hell. Yo. I'll save this. Any key drops, finally, please? Oh, green ring though. Not okay. Hey, Wonkus. Every time you ask for a key. Yeah, dude, I've done so many runs, it's crazy. Like, I'm so unlucky. Okay, we have a Lem actually. 3,000 Lem. And if Lem, we can make treachery, so that's good. Yeah, I need to save that boots, man. That's a pretty good pair of boots. When life gives you Lem. Oh man. Yes. Okay, actually I think we have the Dragonkin thing scheduled in 15 minutes, so if I don't get a fucking key until then holy. I thought I'm gonna like easy peasy, chill, get the key, kill Andariel, go to a sanctuary. Here I am, man. Still no fucking key, I'm still finding counters. Lem, Ohm, make treachery, and CTA. Yeah, just get an Ohm real quick, guys. I mean, Ohm is probably not that crazy. It's Ohm, and then low, Sur, Bear Jar, Gemsol. Okay, so it's still like it's like the 7th last, right? So quite a few after that. Amulet. Okay. Second curse. I'm running Arcane for... the thing is I'm not gonna kill anything in Arcane Sanctuary, right? We're just gonna like TP. They're all physically immune anyway, the ghosts and stuff. Yo! Iron Maiden then struck. Damn, this thing is sick actually. 12 to all levels and 24S. It's kind of tempting. I think I'm gonna keep this here, so I might swap to this. I think for now my gear and stuff is pretty good anyway. But good to keep that in mind. We have a lot of lightning res. And I think the belt I had was lightning res as well, right? And this thing has all res. 24, it's the same. Okay. There's a lot of res. Yeah, you can respec. Yeah, I can get free respecs for free. And then you can also farm respecs somewhat slowly, but it's not terrible when you're in hell. Door and yeah, Flamberge. Ah, here, 80% chance of open wounds. That's a lot of open wounds. Could get a good Act 5 Merc and then use that for the Ubers. Mara is higher level. You mean Mara's Kaleidoscope? Yeah, I'm not sure where I can start dropping, but it's like a pretty endgame amulet for sure. It's actually the first unique amulet that I remember finding since I played D2R again. That's a pretty decent one. I think I'll have to get some faster cast rate though if I want to equip it. But I guess you could because I can replace some of the rings. Actually, this thing has mana and lifesteal anyway, so I don't need the lifesteal here very much. So you mostly just lose the faster cast rate and faster run walk. Yeah, I should definitely take that amulet. And then in that case probably replace this ring with faster cast rate ring, but it's pretty good too. 20, 28 and 25 res, so this is pretty close to the all res we get on the other neck. I guess the all attributes is kinda nice. Yeah, the breakpoint is 75 for faster cast rate. I need to check what I have. But I remember I unequipped the gloves. I had like the Dragul gloves of 20 FCR. I got rid of those. Oh, this is actually hurting. Okay, where's my curse guy? It's funny how they just like instantly die when they're cursed. Keys? No. Never lucky. Never lucky.
Yes.
Mars can drop. Mephisto. Okay. Like in Hell Mephisto, you mean? They went off when I started running, I'm instantly cursed. No shrine inside. Hey Violet. Thank you. How have you been? Did you get your 300 Paragon? I remember you were like pretty close. Wait, didn't I have this one already? Why does it show it's like eligible for the Chronicle? Didn't I use this? Also my other guy. I'm pretty sure I used this. Before I got the spirit. Ah no, not on this guy actually, this wasn't my other guy. What was it in my offhand? Trying to remember. Dude, actually never lucky, man, that's crazy. You guys know Warlock 43? Not that we know for now. I'll be kind of surprised if they do something 43, but who knows. For the 40-year anniversary, guys, for sure. Look, here's live tap. People told me to get this for Ubers, maybe I'll try that. But, nah, we can't do this actually, right? Because of our cursed smith. We can't actually, we have to get rid of the smith. Yeah, look. Here, withstand scarred. I have it already. But it said it's eligible for Chronicle. So that's not correct, I guess. Countess jail, it's a large jail, man, holy. This is the run now. I'm gonna pump it out to players 8 as well, just because. It will surely drop now. Kinda crazy how many devils you can farm. This is just like one. My other warlocks, they are like, I think 84 and 85 or something. Like, I've almost reached the same level as my other warlocks. That's actually wild. And, you know, there I've done the Ubers, I've found the counters, I've found, you know, a bunch of cows and terror zones and everything. Like, what is going on here? Okay, it's like with player count and stuff, but I have player count 3 right now. It's not even like crazy. Yeah. Should only be 10k counters runs to get proper runes. Yeah, I'm not here for runes. I just want to get free keys, man. That's all I want. And I'm so fucking unlucky, it's crazy. Okay, this has to drop now. This is the run. Because we're going to do Dragonkin now. I guess I might come back later to do Modi to Arn. Okay, let's get him. For sure, guys. This is the run. The guy's dead. There's like double pack here, I think, as well. Where is she? Oh. A fucking Tal rune, man. Unlucky. She's pretty tanky, actually, with players at. Narrator, it wasn't the run. Okay, let me just check in with the Dragonkin people. So we're gonna have some of the devs as well on voice with us when we play. So it's gonna be interesting. So if you guys also have questions or anything, then feel free to ask away.
Good to see you.
But get this, exactly. They're from, they're actually in Paris. I visited them in Paris actually in January last year. When like Dragonkin was just kind of like very early in like, you know, in the first early access period. It's kind of interesting. And it's kind of interesting to see also like how far the game has come in like this 1 year. They've done a lot of good stuff there. Has anyone here played Dragonkin already? I know we had some people last time when I was streaming it and stuff. There were some people that were in my chat that have been trying it. So I know they have been doing like a lot of updates around crafting and like item modification and stuff like that. Also, I think they made like the generator spender system different. So it's like just spenders basically by default at least. So it's like, you know, more fluid combat, I guess. Wait, am I going backwards? What the fuck? Level 2? Wait, what the fuck happened here? Why is this dead? Wait, this is a completed run. If you want to make a Tainted build, how to scale its damage? I'd say just don't. Apparently, the synergy doesn't do anything right now, I heard. So there's like this 30% damage, so you're missing a 600% damage bonus from Blood Boil. Apparently the synergy doesn't work. So that's kind of rip. Unless they fixed it now, I'm not sure. But yeah, I mean, it's mostly that, I guess. It's like, you know, get your Demonic Mastery up, get your Tainted up. And then Blood Boil you can spam, I guess, to do extra damage. But you need to like also make sure you keep your guys alive. So yeah, once you go into Blood Boil, it's like faster cast rate and mana, I guess, that you care about. Okay, we're just gonna keep farming counters now until the Dragonkin guys are ready. So I'm just waiting until they come back. Or you just get the key now. Just get it. And then we're chilling. How about that? The synergy doesn't work. I think this is what I heard. I hadn't tried it, but yeah. But yeah, it means like the Tainted build is like much weaker than it should be, right? So that's basically the problem. My god, man. My dude died fast here. I think I'll be careful sometimes with sacrificing the goat. Sometimes it's like, you know, you summon the goat and try to sacrifice it, and then in that moment, for some reason, your Hephaestus just like runs around all over the screen right to your cursor. It's like, man, Monka. You accidentally sacrifice him at some point. Has it happened to someone? Must have happened to some people, right? We're still on players 8 actually. I don't think I swapped it back. Yeah, we're actually on P8. Okay. So this is a run, guys. For sure. God, these guys are tanky. I think I actually have 100 full rejuves now as well. I've just been like stocking them up so I have them for later when I do the Ubers. And the rest can go to my belt now, I guess. We don't really use a lot of potions on this, so it's very nice, very chill to play this. Because of the life and mana state as well. Hard rune, dude.
Greetings.
99, okay, so I'm actually done.
Good day.
Raid from Windmall, hello. Why do I not hear anything? I didn't hear the alert. Something, I need to check this out. I think the other time as well, I just didn't hear it. Hello guys. Hope the streams have been going well. They mostly have not been going actually. Like the last 2 days I actually didn't stream at all. And kind of busy right now, basically. But it is what it is. And still enjoying. It's on D2 right now, before I guess we're gonna have PoE soon and stuff. We have the Dragonkin later today. Soon actually. Crucible, dude. There's stuff to do and places to be. Oh my god, man, why are these guys so fast? What is happening? Sometimes these guys rush at you, man, like crazy. With the extra fast, and then they're also like the ghosts that drain your mana, you can't even attack back. Wonderful, man. I feel like farming counters, or like even summoner, as a sword must be pretty terrifying now. Like if you TP into one of these packs and then you get like full mana burned instantly with energy shield down, like oof. That sounds rough, yeah. Okay. Okay, it seems like they are ready. Hello. What's up? 1 second, guys. Okay, this is the run, guys, for sure. It was not, in fact, a run. Unlucky. Alright, anyway, Merlin, say goodbye to chat. Bye. Merlin was drying here. Look, I had him on a towel. Because you washed him. Anyway, good luck. Have I tried killing tier 5 Herald? They're super dangerous. Did I do a tier 5? I did a tier 4 at least, maybe tier 5 as well. I'm not sure how much of a step up they are compared to tier 4. Like, they were okay. But I guess we'll find out at some point. Anyway, so let's have a call with the Dragonkin devs, guys. So you might have seen this like in other streams already when I was playing the game a little bit during the updates. I'm gonna show this off real quick. Here we go, Dragonkin. This is the Steam page. So I just like set it up again briefly. I played like 30 hours or something on this game, or 40 hours at this point. I also visited the devs last year in January in their studio in Paris. Nice little RPG they're making there, so they had just launched the multiplayer today, or it is launching tonight, I'm not sure, but today. And yeah, we're gonna be hanging out with the devs a little bit and talking about the game, so if you guys have questions and whatever, then feel free to like, dive in. And it has Rouge now. Yeah, it's called Tracker, actually. Okay, let me close this here. Let's see. Did I give a shout out to Minmo, by the way? Let's give him a shout out. Oh, you only too as well, right? Okay, update queued. Let's see. Let's call them. They're doing another D4, okay. So late into the season. Holy. I know Violet is also still grinding. She wanted to get her Paragon 300. Oh, I see that question earlier from Killers. Are you excited for D4 next season to finally come out of beta? Well, next season is not the expansion yet. But the expansion is definitely the end of beta. But yeah, anyway. Okay, seems like the update is out because I actually just updated like last night and I checked it out and stuff. And seems like they actually pushed the update live now. Because I was doing like the kind of like early access stuff. Okay, let's see this. Where's my push to talk here? Okay. Oh. Hello. Salut.
Hey, hey.
Ah, okay, I can hear you. Perfect. Nice, nice to hear from you guys again. How's it going? This is Charlie and wait, who else is
Nice
here?
to hear from you. There seems to be some latency, maybe?
Yeah, I think we are hearing you a little second later.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm not sure what setup you have. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, it sounds.
Maybe the sound is not set up yet.
okay. Well, if you guys want like a moment to check it out, that's fine.
Seems better.
Yeah.
Okay. Those are the devs, guys. Can I show you guys to the stream real quick? I want to show that these are the devs. Like, if you don't mind.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Right here. So this is Charlie and wait, Jonathan. Yeah. So this is Charlie and Jonathan, right?
Yes.
Okay. You guys want to introduce yourself real quick, maybe? I'm updating the game right now, anyway. So you know, I just show you guys.
Hello. I'm Charlie. I'm the producer of the game, and this is Jonathan.
Yeah.
Does this sound
the
fine?
lead game designer on Dragonkin.
Okay. Yeah. I've actually met these guys, so I'm just gonna talk to you and to chat sometimes, you know. Are you guys reading the Twitch chat as well, I guess? Do you want to read my chat so you see also like maybe questions that people have or something like that? I guess that might be nice. Otherwise, I'll try to pick them myself and, you know, just like chat with you guys.
Okay.
That's fine as well. Yeah.
No problem.
I guess I could turn on the cam for me, if you want, like, if that matters. Let me see.
We are on your stream anyway. So.
Okay, you're on. Okay, then that's fine, I guess. All right. Okay. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the patch right now, since I guess you pushed the update already, right? It's live now?
Yes, the update is live since 10 a.m. this morning.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Has everything been going smooth, hopefully?
So far, yes. We've seen some players joining the game, either solo, offline, or online. So it's going smooth.
Yeah, it's good to see. All right, I've finished patching, just setting up the last thing.
No problem.
Hi, Halloween, by the way.
Yeah, we real people, no bots. Okay.
All right. Yeah, like originally we had actually thought about like doing like a multiplayer session now, right? But I guess it's better to just kind of like hang out and like, you know, focus on talking a bit more. And just like, yeah, do that, I guess. But yeah, like the multiplayer is working fine. Have you guys tried it yourself?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. We're still going on everyday testing since, as we mentioned when we published the update, we still have lots of issues we want to tackle. Everything is not as we hoped for the stability of the multiplayer, but we're still hard working on it, so we are daily testing as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess multiplayer is always like very difficult to actually set up and you know, get it to work correctly and stable, right? I know this from other games as well. It's always a struggle. But yeah, it's good to see that you actually have it introduced now, and it's like a big step, I guess, as well.
Yep.
Yeah, the time we took to release the multiplayer update helped us add more content that was originally planned for the full release in March. So we ended up with a much bigger update that we anticipated.
Okay. Yeah, can you give us maybe some hints about what you're planning, and maybe, you know, we can talk about this update a little bit. Like, what did you introduce? Like, where are we now? And then, okay, what is like the future, right? Like, you're also coming out of it's actually the 1.0 launch, right? It's like the end of early access next month.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's very soon. But for the multiplayer update, we ended up added a lot of features such as the new spender system that replaced the generator spender we had previously. We added the new city progression, as well as some new merchants and QOL in the city, like the pets and the fragment merchant or master. We reworked the whole endgame content. So the hunt board is now hunt maps, and we reworked each endgame hunts to be much more shorter, and we have a unique champion at the end, a unique enemy. So it's basically more impacting, engaging, and more fulfilling to complete the whole maps. And we took the opportunity to also tweak the Chaos Hunt and things like that. We added the tributes, which is a new post
Max level progression.
content, with the ancestors, and of course the multiplayer aspect of the game.
There's a lot of stuff actually. Like I remember last time when I was playing, like he did a lot of the city upgrades and also like the new NPCs and crafting. That was really nice to see, like how we can like change items a lot now with you know, like re-rolling stats and like, you know, crafting on them and so on. That was very fun. And I think you also raised the level cap at some point. Is that true?
No.
Or did like, or you rebalanced the leveling, I believe, or something like that?
No, level cap hasn't changed, but we unlocked new difficulties in the city. Now you can play up to Apocalypse.
Okay, that's. I didn't actually go all the way with my character so far, so I still have to figure out, you know, like all of the endgame stuff myself. I'm just playing this character now that I got here from. It's like a tracker. It's like the last character that you guys introduced, which I found very fun. So it's definitely gonna be my main in this game, I think. It's like, you know, like the typical style that I play. It's like, you know, fast and like ranged and like melee combined. It's very fun. Wait, actually, did you move the hunt board now? Like, you moved it somewhere, right?
Yeah, that's the new thing of this update is everything is in the new war room at the top of the screen, and you have some shortcuts in the top left on your screen to access the new maps about the new system, but also the Eternal Gifts customization. I don't know if you...
yeah, I've done this last time already, yeah, so you can get like a bit of target farming basically, right?
Yeah, I think that was from the first update, along with the city systems, so that you can target farm, indeed. One of the other tab is the new tribute system, that is the post max level progression that Charlie talked about. And then there are still the Chaos Hunt, which are the pretty much randomized hunt, the endgame infinite content, I'd say. And the new thing is the maps that you have on the left on the, yes, in this table. That's the new thing.
Okay,
So
chaos.
pretty much.
Yeah, that's nice. Actually, the war room looks kind of cool. Yeah, I remember this used to be like some campaign zone here with like this big hall or something, right? And now everything is here. Okay. Oh, the hunting board looks very cool, actually. I'm just seeing this. Okay. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how strong my character is, so it's gonna like start it with whatever is pre-configured, I guess.
You can
so
start
just
pretty much any quest. Yeah.
Yeah, just for chat, you know, I actually got like a kind of high level character. It's not like the one that I leveled myself. This one is level 50. I think I leveled myself to like 32 or 36 or so last time. So
okay.
So I've done quite a lot actually, but I'm kind of excited to see like what the new hunts will be like as well. Yeah, one problem I found with the hunts last time I played was that yeah, they were just kind of like long sometimes, and then you would go through like, you know, kind of disconnected zones, and yeah, I felt like it was sometimes a bit random with you know, what was the objective, you know, okay, like you do this dungeon there, and then you go to a completely different part of the world, and then you do like another. Okay, so you made it like, okay, you stay at least in the same biome or something.
In the same area, actually. So it's way shorter, and you stay in a single area, only doing one or two objectives, and then a boss.
Okay, yeah, let's try it out then. All right. Yeah, I need to get back into this game a little bit. I've played it. When was the last update again?
It was in September.
Yeah, September. Yeah, exactly. This is when I played it, so it's been a few months now for me. But yeah. I'll get there.
Especially with this build that is a bit complicated, maybe, if you haven't played this character exactly.
Yeah, I just checked it out very briefly, and okay, like I shoot arrows, and then the other skills, you know, I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, one thing I really like is like the skill system though. Is so for chat, I'm just gonna show this off real quick. So there's like this grid here, the ancestral grid. So this is basically your skill tree, and yeah, just to like explain this a little bit briefly. So you have these like fragments that can be combined or singular. I think they can have basically a connection on every side, so they can be like very, very large fragments, like 6 pieces or 7 pieces or something at once. And they have modifiers. So you have skills that are active skills that go in your bar when you put them here, and then you have modifiers that change what the skills do, or give them more power, or customize them in some way. And so this is how you make this, and you can find these. You basically find these fragments that make your skills as items, and you put them there. And that is very exciting, I think, in this game.
And you also have your wormling that is
Yeah,
accompanying you. And,
it's like on December.
this little character that's flying right now is also helping you
little
by
bit,
casting its
a little
own
bit,
spells
yeah.
that you trigger with your own. And all this you have to customize in your grid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I see you added the rotation now, right? This was part of this update now as well, I think. So previously,
Yep.
yeah, you couldn't rotate, so here, okay, it's kind of cool. All right. And you can just do it, okay, so you don't have to actually craft on it or something. Okay, yeah, that's nice. And that adds a lot of like customization and flexibility there with like the loot, I think.
Yeah, it was something that a lot of people asked for. So
Yeah,
yeah, we
definitely.
had to do it.
Yeah, I think that is it's pretty reasonable, you know, because it also allows you, for example, to maybe cut back on the loot a little bit as well, right? Because I felt like I was getting a bit overwhelmed with like the amount of items or like the amount of like fragments dropping. And I'm like, okay, like I don't really know what exactly I need and when and, you know, what it's gonna look like. But if you have a bit more flexibility in like, you know, altering your fragments, I think this is very useful. And then you can make it, you know, less overwhelming, I think, for the players.
Yeah, it should definitely have the early builds
Yeah, clearly.
when you begin the game.
I know the grid is still intimidating for most people, but just remember that this is an end game build, so it doesn't look like that at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, for chat, basically the grid grows as you level up. So you start with like, you know, some parts of it locked and you actually just, you know, have like a few things there and then you slowly build it up. So yeah, I've played this game quite a bit now and, you know, I kind of know how to navigate the grid, so it's not that bad. But you kind of get eased into it, I would say. It's not a problem. Did you guys also introduce any new like builds and like new skills or something for classes?
In the last update, we did introduce a bit a set of new skills, but on this one, only passive skills. We always do some balancing round that change a few skills anyway. So
Okay.
yeah.
But I know you've done like this what is this called? Like basically the core skill revamp with like the resource system, right?
Yeah.
Like I know you had like the generator and spender system, and that has now been changed, right?
Yeah, as Charlie said earlier, the whole generator spender system is now optional, so you don't have to generate energy. The base energy regen has been vastly improved, vastly increased. So now you only need energy if you really increase your mana cost on your skills. And the whole system has been revamped. So now skills have a rank system. They increase in rank when you put more modifiers, and their power and their cost increase with these modifiers. And at some point, your skills enter symbiosis. That means that the whelming is also helping in the damage. So, for example, your rain of arrows right now also deals electric damage because it's rank 4, so the maximum rank. And all that is done with the grid.
Yes. I was going to show us the chat real quick. So in addition to the grid, so we have this here with like all of our skills, but there's also the wormling skills on top of it. And they can also combine with your own. And that's basically what he just explained, where like your wormling sometimes like triggers an effect when you use a skill, or you have like another element going on or something like that. And so yeah, basically like this is like one of these like class skills here, and then we have the wormling skills. These are the yellow ones, right? Yeah. So the yellow ones here, these are the wormling skills. So he also has 5, I have 5, and they actually combine depending on where you put them on the grid.
That's why, for instance, when you dash, you then teleport back to your initial position. That's one of the whelming skills that makes you do this.
Mm-hmm. I was trying to get a feel for this character a little bit and stuff, so.
Yeah, no problem.
But I like the rain skill, it's very fun.
It's very strong.
Yeah.
What is your guys' favorite class when you play? I guess you also play this quite a bit, and then you like probably have some favorites.
For me, I think it's the tracker because as we develop the game also for consoles, we test a lot on PS5 and Xbox, and I played a lot with the tracker on PS5 during the development, and I had a build that was only using cooldown skills, and I was focusing on reducing all the cooldowns, and I could like use the skill you have, the dash, the merciless evasions. I could just spam it, so it was very fun.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. That will be my goal as well. Like, I'm just running right now, but I think when I start customizing a bit, I will probably also make it a bit faster or something if I can.
Yeah, but you should not be choosing between your children.
Okay,
It's
fair
hard to
enough.
choose.
I don't know. I feel like everyone has like some sort of like affinity to a certain play style or something, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't know, I tend to play these characters like the tracker or like the rogue in Diablo or something like that, like the fast or like the ranger classes or something. So it's just kind of like where I land usually, at least as a main character. I tend to play like all classes anyway, but I always have some preferences at least.
Yeah, of course. Now we're trying to have some multiple play styles for each character, so even the classic barbarian can also play from a distance with some skills. Every character can pretty much be a summoner, things like this. We try to have some variety.
Yeah, and that's cool as well. Like if you like have some overlap, but still like some distinct class identities.
Yeah. Mm.
I mean, I know that you have like these I'm not sure what to call it, like the class like traits or like the class skills or something. Oh, I died.
Yeah.
I killed the boss and died to some dot, I think.
Yeah, that was one of the champions. So right now you finished the first hunt, and that was the champion of this hunt that you were hunting.
Yeah, exactly.
So as you can see, they are much shorter now.
Mythical is above legendary, right? I'm trying to figure out again. Like it does have like this extra talent. It has.
Yeah, mythical is better.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out what I'll do. I actually have like a really good gear on this character, I suppose.
Yeah, your character is pretty geared up. Yeah. You have to
Okay.
play in higher difficulties to make it better.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Like I think I'll need to take a bit of time to like check out, okay, what do I actually have here exactly, and how do I customize a little bit. I just kind of like jumped into this character now, so it's fine. I was gonna like
your own breed.
yeah, I'm gonna customize it at some point at my own pace. So right now it would take too much time, I guess, to like dive into it. So I was gonna keep farming a little bit and try this out. Is there anything else that's like new and shiny that I should check out in terms of like, okay, we have the revamped hunting boards, but should I go somewhere specifically?
Yeah, in the war room you have this wall on the top right of the screen. The tributes wall, the tribute walls. That is about the post Maxroll progression system. So it's a bit convoluted, so I'm sorry if it's a bit complicated to explain, but in the endgame house, you unlock tributes that you place on this wall. And each tribute has a few affinities, a few icons. And when you highlight all the icons on the top of one of your ancestor, the ancestor is activated and it grants you passive effects.
Okay, but you only get this when you actually have all 4 collected.
Yep.
Okay, I see. It looks
Those
interesting.
ancestor have an experience bar and a rank, so that's what you level up when you're at max level.
Mm-hmm.
And leveling them up offers you some stats.
Yeah, I see. Okay. Interesting.
So it's
But
pretty
okay, so it seems like some of them are leveled, but they're not yet activated. Like this one has 3 icons glowing, for example,
Yeah,
and it's level
because-
20.
Yeah, when an ancestor always grants you its statistics bonus,
Ah,
but
okay.
you have to activate it to gain the passive.
Okay, I see now. Okay, so like for example here, electric damage and then fire damage and so on. So
Yeah.
I get this already basically.
Yep.
Okay, I see. And one guy has
When it's
activated.
when it's at max level and activated, you gain 2 passive. As you can see, there are 2 passive effects on each ancestor.
Okay, it's kind of cool. Can I like target them in some way? Like how do I get these like trophies?
Yeah, you can pretty much do the hunt you prefer in any order so that you can have all the tributes. At the end, you will have all the tributes that are not randomized. They are the rewards for each hunt.
Ah, okay.
So when you have all the tributes, you can pretty much place them on the wall as you see fit and activate the ancestors you want. But you cannot activate all the ancestors, of course. Only a few of them.
Okay, I see. That's cool, actually. I like the system. So you can say like something to like, you know, to hunt for, and then okay, I see like tribute. Okay, this, and this is like a part of the rewards here. Okay, so these are the same tributes that I can put on different ancestors. Like there's like a few different types, I guess, because they have different icons here.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Interesting. So if I get like one more of these like books, for example, I can actually activate Ioniclus.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just checking this out actually, so maybe let's try this. Yeah, there's one, so I'm gonna try it. Okay, where does tribute go exactly? Like where do I find it? Or like is this like just part of the loot at the end? Because I didn't notice it.
I don't think you see it pop up, but you have them all on your wall, so
Yeah, basically completing the hunt will unlock the tributes on the wall.
yeah.
Okay. Alright, I'll try this. And let's just see what happens after this hunt here. Yeah, that's a cool system. Yeah, it looks really cool as well with like the camera zooming in and you see the wall, and I guess it's like you can actually see the progress that you make there, right? In like the on the wall with the trophies or something.
Yeah, we try to put everything we wanted at first in this war room, but couldn't do at the early access launch. So we previously had the hunting board, and now we have the true endgame we envisioned.
Okay. Yeah, it definitely looks very interesting, and this war room is like a nice little hub, I think.
Yep.
Where it's like, okay, like, you know, this is where like you collect your stuff. You have a stash there as well, I think, right? And yeah, okay, for everything else, okay, you have the NPCs for like crafting if you find some upgrades you want to work on. Seems nice. What is your like kind of like expected sort of like time investment for a player to get to like max level, for example? Like what do you envision? Yeah, like okay, so this is like a level 50 character now, right? So this is max level?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Max level. I think at the end of the campaign that will release at the 1.0, you should be pretty much at max level almost.
Yeah,
I'd say.
almost.
Okay.
But ranking up all the ancestors is gonna take a long time.
Yeah, okay, this is like some definitely like in-game grind, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
you should just be maxing a few ancestors that you're targeting. Oh, because of course I forgot to say, but the ancestor progression is tied to all your characters, so it's not bound to your only character. It's shared on your account
Okay.
range.
Alright, so it reminds me a little bit of like a Paragon system, like from Diablo or
that's
so,
pretty much
right? It's yeah, it definitely has some similarities, I guess. It's like okay, so you have also like your alts that get online much faster.
Yeah.
Do we actually have these effects then when you start a fresh character at level 1? Or do you have to do something else?
The bonus stats from your ancestors are affecting you from level 1. But
Okay.
because they are person-based, they are not that powerful, but still helping.
Okay. Interesting. Alright. So you can really like rush through the campaign and like destroy everything, I guess, with a low level character.
You don't have to do the campaign with your new character. You can skip to endgame anyway. So
Oh yeah, true. I guess you can like start with the hunts right away, and I guess in that case, in alt is like definitely much faster than your first character, right?
Yeah, combined with the city progression that affects also all your characters, you kind of have some really great head start when you start a new character.
Yeah. For the multiplayer, like how does this work with the cities exactly? So if I want to just like play with someone else now, do I have to make like specifically a multiplayer character, or can I just like take my city and invite someone to join me?
Explain.
Yeah. So we released the multiplayer on two separate the branch. So the default version on Steam is without multiplayer, and the multiplayer beta, which you can find in the Steam options, as the multiplayer enabled. But if you choose to play online, you will create a city where you can invite your Steam friends. So we only can play with friends. We don't have a matchmaking thing or anything like that. But once you invited in a city, you can play together in a group, either story or endgame, and everyone in this city participates to the city progression. So you can level up a bit more faster when you several people playing in the same city.
Yeah, that's really cool. I like this, it's like working together, and then you get it done faster, and everyone can benefit from it. I think that's a very cool concept.
Yeah, and right now, because of stability issues, you can only have 16 people in the city, but you can play as a group of 4 anyway. So in gameplay, active gameplay is a group of 4, but the city progression can be split between 16 players.
I imagine you complete a city very fast then, no? With 16 people. Sounds like
if all 16 people are playing actively, yeah, but usually not everyone is playing at the same time. So
yeah, okay.
It's much more about
But did you like balance the progression more around multiplayer or more around single player then?
no, it's mostly focused on single player.
Okay, so I guess it will be like pretty easy actually when you have many people contributing.
It will be a bit quicker, yeah.
Yeah. Is it like does it also cost more, for example, if there's more people in the city, or is it just okay, it's the same objectives and the same grind, but it's just split between more people?
Now, for to be honest, we expected from our statistics that most people are playing solo or 2 players, so we mostly focus on this.
Yeah.
But it still works. But
we do have level scaling
yeah,
when you play.
for active gameplay.
Yeah,
yeah, of course. But for the city progression, nothing has been particularly done. But they
Yeah, okay.
group, they are HP scaling, experience scaling, things like this.
Yeah, okay, makes sense, I think. Yeah. So I was asking, how's the HP scaling in groups? Yeah, that happens, right? When you're in party, like monsters get harder.
Yeah. The monsters get harder, especially the elite monster and the bosses. But they also grant more experience points.
Okay. So is it? I'm not sure since I haven't like tried to multiply yet. So is the loot like personalized, or is it like shared loot and like people pick it up?
No, it's personal loot. Everyone gets its own loot, and nothing can be stolen. But you can pretty much put it on the ground if you want to share with a friend.
Okay, so if you drop something, they can pick it up.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you also plan to do some sort of like online features, like trading, for example?
Not now. We haven't anything in plan.
Okay.
Mostly because in the city you can only invite friends, because there are a lot of things that you can do in the city, especially when you consume a point to upgrade your city. So we don't want anyone from outside your city to have some impact on the city. So we could have some big trading post, but we don't think this is something we want to do for our game.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's mostly just like, okay, like people trade with like the people they know. It's like small scale trading, if anything.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, okay, I know there's like the loot filters, and there's also like this, like, you know, targeting of rewards. And it seems like there's definitely like a lot of options to get the stuff that you want, right? So that seems like
Yeah,
good to me.
That's what we hope. We try to put as much quality of life options in the game as possible. So we
Oh,
have
thank you, by the
the
way.
battle log that you can see on the left of the
Pala.
screen to see any damage you've done, so that you can theory craft in real time. We have a death recap that you can see when you die, if you die. We have a lot of options like this.
If you die, yes. Wait, do you guys have hardcore in this game? I don't remember right now. Here's the
Sorry, do we have it?
do you guys have hardcore in this game?
Oh, no. We planned it at some point, but we had to focus on something else, like multiplayer.
Okay. You see this here on the left, guys? This is the
We know it's
the skill breakdown.
really popular, but yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I always like playing hardcore. I mean, okay, like this is like a game that is still pretty fresh for me, and you know, I would have to learn some things about it first before really diving into hardcore. But yeah. Okay, so now, okay, I got the trophy. At least it said on the hunting board that I should have gotten one of these. So what do I do now?
Yeah, I guess it's on the bottom right of your, on the wall, I think it is. Yeah, the sort of tentacle. Yeah,
This.
and you can put it on the wall. Yep, and now it's active. Yep. You have to put it on the middle. Yep, like this. Yep, and it's activated.
Ah, okay. So this is how it works. So in the middle, I have like, okay, these are like, are they like randomized or something, or no,
Yeah,
they're
I
not,
didn't
right?
explain it.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
only-
okay, you
only
said they
the
get like
four in
one
the middle.
specific one from each hunt, right? So they're like, okay, this one has this one has that, and then
Yeah,
there's like different combinations, I guess. And then like I can
Exactly.
choose to put 4 of them here, and they are there to activate my
yeah.
ancestors. Okay, yeah, I see it now. So now it's like off, and now it's on again. Okay, so everyone who has this combination, it will be activated basically.
Yeah, so right now you have 3 ancestors activated. That's almost the maximum.
Okay, wait, how many can you have again?
At most, you can have 4 ancestors activated with the correct combination.
Okay, I see. All right. So they just activate simply based on what I put here, like the trophies I put in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. That's a pretty cool system. And then otherwise I just take out the trophies again. I can like, you know, put the other one there, and now the other ones activate. Okay, I see now. All
You
right.
can swap it out, so at any moment you can do whatever you want.
It's a very interesting system, actually, I gotta say. I like this. Mm-hmm.
And at
Yeah.
any moment you can also press the edge button to check your ancestors and choose which one you want to level up.
Yeah,
on
huh?
your character screen. Yeah, that's it. So you can choose what you want to level up. Yeah,
How do I level them exactly? Like, what do I do now?
Every XP you get when you are at max level goes to your ancestor instead of your character, since you cannot level up anymore.
Ah, okay, okay, I see now. So they have this candle that's showing. Okay, this is the one I chose. Okay, I see now.
Yeah.
So they're glowing. All right, just click them. Yeah, that's interesting. All right.
And it's a bit faster when your warming is also at its max level, because both experience will go to that ancestor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's interesting. So maybe we're gonna show off this, like, you know, how we manipulate the skills here. So Merciless Evasion is like my dash right now. And there's like this, like, teleport backwards, you said, right? So I'm gonna try to remove this and use it as just a mobility skill. Yeah, it's this one. Yeah, okay, I have it. Yeah, it's this one. Okay, so
it's
now...
It's complicated when you don't know the exact skills.
Yeah, it's fine. So I got it. So now, like, chat can also see it, right? So, like, now I just do the dash, and that's it.
Mhm.
And before that, it was also, like, teleporting me backwards from time to time. Yeah, boom. So this is basically the difference now. This is just, like, by changing this one piece in the ancestral grid.
Mhm.
But I'm gonna try.
Right, you also have the CD level on the top right of your screen. we forgot to speak about this.
Ah, yeah, like the new upgraded
progression.
city progression, yes. So it's here. Ah, yeah, I see it. It's
So
like
we
an
have-
entire tree now.
Yeah, exactly. So before you had different nodes everywhere that you had to choose, and you had no help in what to max up first. But now everything is in a different skill tree, I'd say. And you also have the grid on the bottom that is things that are automatically unlocked with city rank. So you cannot miss out on some functionalities.
Ah, okay, so it's like the, okay, unlocks the enchanter at rank 4. Is that just like, that's
Yeah.
just a given or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait, how do I distinguish this? Like, is it always a top one? Like, okay,
Yeah.
some of them are chosen and some of them are automatic.
Yeah.
But how do I know which one is which?
The one that are bigger are automatically unlocked.
Ah, okay, I see. They have like, okay, they're not just around, they have like these little,
Yeah,
like, I guess. Okay, I see now. All right. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, so you get like the base functionality of like a bunch of these.
exactly. Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. I like this tree. It looks nice. And then you can like really customize what you're gonna get. So here's an example, the jeweler. Okay, so first you can craft the rings, and then you can make rare rings, you can make legendary, you can mythical. So there's like some sort of like straightforward progression, but then chance to create divine rings and boost your chance of creating mythical rings by 100%. Interesting. Unlocks new stats when creating rings and new advanced stats. Okay. Yeah, very cool. Yeah, now basically what we talked about, guys, earlier with okay, like, you know, multiple people contributing to a city, so I can say, hey, okay, you try to okay, I guess it's mostly like level based, right? Okay, you get levels and then you get upgrade points. I see there's like this track here at the bottom.
Yeah, exactly.
It goes all the way to 50. All right. And here it also says, okay, Enchanter, Arsenal, Grand Benedictor. Okay, so you unlock basically level by level everything. Okay.
Yeah, it should be pretty clear when you start from a fresh
Yeah.
start.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just remember the old system, which was a bit different, right? So you get like these also like city levels, but then you had like a point to spend on this or that, and it was like all over the place. And now it's like more structured, and I think that's a good upgrade here.
Yeah. Just to make sure players don't miss out anything.
Yeah, because that's what happened on the first early access that we released, the first update. So we had a few new functionalities, but people could miss them out because you had to unlock them. So with this new system, you cannot miss out on a main functionality. You can only upgrade any service and NPC that you can have.
Mhm.
And one of the new one, we were talking about targeting loot. It's a bit different because it's more for, I would say, early builds, to test builds, but we have the master fragment, which is in the downtown district in the city, where basically you can, it's bound to city level, but you can buy freely every skill for your character, and if you upgrade it, every Wormling skill, and you can easily try all existing skills to anticipate what you want to build, basically.
To try any skill.
Yeah, I remember this last time already. I think this was already in the game last time. So it's just like, okay, like
it's a new addition for this
No?
update.
I remember there was a way to get the skills though. Maybe it was not exactly the master fragments.
Oh, yeah, no, there was a way to buy some skills.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now you can buy everything.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, I see. Yeah, I remember like I tried this a little bit.
You're right.
Okay, so I have a question about this hunt board now. Like, what do you call it now? Is it still called hunting board?
It's the hunt maps.
Hunt maps. Okay, so it says like 5 out of 8. So I have to do like any 8 of these hunts basically, and then I can do like the big boss at the end, or is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you beat the boss, you can get to the next map.
Okay, but I don't necessarily have to complete all of them. They're like different ones, right? So this is Okay, it's like a few more than you have to do. Okay, so what is the difference between like these green ones, green with the symbol, and then the white like squares, for example?
The green ones are the ones that we completed already.
Ah, okay, so they're completed. Okay, never mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you
All right.
begin, when you start the maps, you start at the first map. The other one are blocked,
Yeah.
not unlocked yet,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to make your way through the path. So it's much clearer, of course, because you start at the same map, same hunt as anyone, and then you choose which one you want to do as you progress.
You can try to create a new character if you want to see what it looks like in a fresh character in endgame.
Yes.
If you want.
Yeah, I mean, I probably wouldn't do it now, but you know, when I sit down and, you know, maybe play a bit more, then yeah, definitely gonna check this out. Okay, so the portal opens here right away. Okay. So you don't actually have to find it on the map. And last time I just clicked on the map to where I need to go. Okay, so someone says, okay, do the people that join your city get the progress, or only the host city gets the progress? Yeah, so I think this is tied to the city, right? The city is like, you know, it's like independent from the player, right? That's the way I understand it. So
The city is totally independent. Yeah.
okay, so can I basically just like, I don't know, invite a few people to my city and then, you know, leech the progress from them and then kick them all out?
2 seconds. I think we have some connection
Yeah.
problem.
We're
Okay.
starting to hearing you badly.
Uh-oh. Well,
That's
I can try again if you want.
our end.
Any key giveaway? I don't have key giveaway right now. But I can ask them maybe for next time, actually.
To disconnect.
You can try. I'm still here, so
We can restart the call if you want.
it's the sound.
Is the sound.
Yeah, it's the sound.
Sorry. What's happening?
Kind of looks inspired by Bolson, not gonna lie. I mean, Bolson had a pretty interesting concept, I think, also with the city building stuff. But this one seems more advanced here in Dragonkin, Holy.
What's the thinking?
I really like this like meta progression system we have with the city, and then they also have this like, it's basically like a Paragon system, but like much more interesting, I think. They kept it pretty simple, but still, like, you know, there's some cool choices to make, I think. The name plans have unlocked gender class. I can ask them.
Okay, it's back. Sorry.
Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, we good?
Yeah,
Yeah,
good.
we're good.
Sorry.
Okay, yeah, all fine. I was just like answering some questions in the meantime. Yeah, here's a question that I don't know the answer to actually right now. Do you guys have plans for like, you know, allowing people to customize their characters or choose gender?
No, we don't have a character creation in the game. We chose right at the beginning to have 3 set characters of the 4 that are available. So no, that's not possible. Sorry.
Yeah, I guess it's gonna be very difficult to make this later. So
Yeah,
okay.
it's something that needs to be taken in condition taken right at the beginning, basically.
Yeah.
It will influence the whole production for the assets, things like that.
Yeah, mostly for the campaign, really, because the characters are named and things like this. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, if chat has some questions as well, then, you know, feel free to ask, guys. So I've been like looking a little bit. And then, you know, sometimes like just bringing in some questions to the chat, but I'm not sure how much more time do we have. Like, I'm not sure how long exactly we're gonna be here now.
I think we have a bit more time if needed.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's like open-ended for you or, you know, how long you wanna be here. So
Yeah.
I'm just like, you know, chill playing a little bit and talking basically.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, so when is the projected 1.0? Yeah, it's in a few weeks, right? In March. In 3 weeks?
Yes. March 16 for
Yeah.
PC and early unlock on consoles, and March 19th for the full release on consoles.
Yeah, maybe an interesting question is like, okay, what is your plans after that, maybe?
Yeah. For the moment, nothing special. We'll basically look over the release, see what's going on, and keep polishing, tweaking, balancing if needed, and fixing the remaining bugs. But we won't have any additional content planned.
Okay. And do you have like maybe something like seasons planned or something like that, even without new content, for example, like a reset?
No, that was never in our intention to make the game as a seasonal game. So we'll just release the full game and let people enjoy.
Yeah, we always had in mind that maybe we'll do DLC instead, but no season, no reset, nothing like this.
Okay. Yeah, I guess it's just a different concept.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it seems like it's quite a grind anyway that you have to do with your character and, you know, getting like the ancestor going as well. So, okay, we talked earlier about like the expected time to like, you know, get to max level, which you said is going to be after the campaign. So how long is the campaign going to be? I know it's going to be 4 acts, I think, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We presume between 15-20 hours, depending on how you play. But we know that some players can do much longer because they want to explore everything, things like that.
Or much shorter.
Or much shorter.
When you skip every cinematic, every dialogue.
But yeah, around 15 hours should be a good estimation.
Okay. And then for the ancestor grid, let's say, okay, you don't want to finish the entire thing, but you want to get like a good combination for your character, right? Like how long is that gonna be?
It should be approximately a bit less than 15 hours, maybe 10 more hours, something like that. If you just want your 2 favorite ancestors, I guess it's not that long. But,
okay.
Yeah.
All right, so you complete some of the hunting maps basically, and you know try to get some good trophies, and then
if you want to finish all the entire hunting maps, it should take a bit more time, like 20-30 hours, something like this.
Okay. And then you can basically choose to like make another character or something like that.
Yeah, or grind the chaos hunt with the how do you say, the juiced maps that you can activate with all the tarot cards, the cards of destiny that will add tons of modifiers on your maps.
Oh, yeah, true. I guess I haven't done the chaos hunts that much actually, because I usually just like complete the actual hunting board or not the hunting maps. But yeah, this is like basically like the late game feature where it's like more customization to what you do, right? And more juicing basically.
Yeah, and we pretty much in this update we made
Thanks,
them
Azix, by the way.
straightforward. You just choose which type of hunt you want to do, whether it's a dungeon, a test of will, just hunting a champion or hunting a boss. You choose which biome and which modifiers you want to have, and that's all.
Mm-hmm. So is there like any sort of randomization then in terms of like what you encounter, or can you just like farm exactly the thing you want to farm all the time?
No, there is some randomization still.
Okay. Yeah, I figured because it might be like, okay, if there's, you know, the option to always do the thing that you want to do, then people might, you know, it might get repetitive, right? So there needs to be maybe some randomness. Okay. Okay, chat, any other questions here? Okay, there's a question, multiplayer is cross-platform. Is that true? Or are you doing that per platform?
No, per platform.
Okay, so no cross-platform, okay. So you said that maybe you're gonna do DLCs later on, so if this is going well now and you know there's a lot of interest, I imagine. Like what do you have like any idea what would be part of a DLC, or what would be like a timeline for that, for example? Or is that just like, okay, like it's like wait and see for now?
We have a lot of ideas.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
But for now, we just waiting to release the game. Yeah.
Yeah. We
Alright.
mostly focused on stability. We had a lot of we're a bit late on the multiplayer update, so
Yeah.
we are mostly watching and seeing how it goes right now before investing on anything else.
Yeah, okay, that's reasonable. Someone says add sailing. They want a boat.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
we'll let that to Titan Quest.
Okay, what else do I have in chat, guys? Since you have our devs here, this is the opportunity to ask any couple of questions that you might have. Yeah, but for me personally, I'm definitely excited to, like, you know, try out how, like, the full progression feels of one character at some point. Like, right now I was, like, a bit, you know, busy with other stuff, but, you know, since there's actually no rush really to, like, play the game, and there's no season, then it's like, okay, I can just, like, log in whenever there's the time for it for me. So that's also kind of nice, I think. It's like something to keep in mind, and then at some point I will, you know, log in or something.
Yeah, we know a lot of people are waiting for the 1.0 and to discover the whole campaign, and we are really,
Mm-hmm.
really
Yeah, so right
eager
now
to
it's still
see
just one
what-
act, right? Like you have one act in early access,
Yeah.
and then three
Yeah,
more.
I know it's only one act and one boss, one big
Yeah.
boss.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, we're pretty excited to have it and the entire campaign on 1.0. But yeah, we know it's a complicated time frame, but we locked in a few months ago, so we
Yeah.
didn't have any alternative ways.
Okay.
Just anticipating some questions.
Yeah, it's like relatively packed when it comes to like the RPG genre, right? It's like, okay, there's a bunch of games now that are coming out pretty regularly with their updates. We also had like the surprise with Diablo 2 the other day. I've actually just before this I've been playing Diablo 2, and now that I swapped to Dragonkin, and yeah, that was interesting to see. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a struggle right now. We're struggling between the two titans that are Path of Exile and Diablo, and just trying to make our own game.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Yeah, I see this like also like talking to other developers that make RPGs. It's, you know, it's very difficult to like really find the right space there. But
and that's why we're not trying to do seasons, because we know that there are already two big games with seasons. So we're trying to find something that you can come back in the middle of seasons, I guess.
Yeah.
That's how we see
You
it.
will still be here, and nothing will have to change.
Yeah.
yeah, I wonder how the chat feels about this with like the no season model. I mean, we had many other games like that didn't have seasons. Like, you know, I guess there's Grim Dawn, there's like Titan Quest. Like these games don't have seasons at all, I believe, right? And
it's a pretty big divide between players.
Yeah. Well, I guess you guys probably figured out, okay, like, you know, what do we want to make? Or, you know, what is like the market? And they're trying to find like a niche, I guess. So it does make sense to like maybe try to like differentiate yourselves.
You had a lot of miracle loot.
Someone was asking earlier, is there like some equivalent of some really rare, like unique item or something like that, you know, that you find like once in like 100 hours or once in like 500 hours or something like that? Do you guys have this?
So we don't have any unique items. We tried something different that some people may enjoy or not, but we have those corrupted affixes that you can find on any item. And those corrupted affixes are pretty rare. You can only find them in certain areas, in certain maps. And once you have them on an item, you can transfer it with a specific NPC in town. And you can pretty much have your whole build with corrupted affixes, but they add positive and negative affixes on them. But we have no unique with specific effects really. Those come mostly from the talent system that we have, that any legendary and mythical gear can give you.
Yeah, so it's effectively a bit like, you know, rare gear, but then you have like these like random bonus stats. And there is like, okay, the talents. So this is kind of the interesting part here, right? So there's like this talent grid here, and you don't really get points for this besides getting it from your gear, right?
You get them from various other sources, like your ring or wormling, things like this. You have also an NPC called the Grand Benedictor, which can give
Yeah, I remember.
unwanted loot, and at some point you get some talents too.
Yeah, but you have to be like very selective because there's many different talents, and yeah, like you will never fill all of them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So this is like basically what you can see here. So I'm just gonna show this to chat. So for example, here is like this amulet. It has no stats. It just says chaos +1, and this is actually one of these talents, right? So then we can see what it does. So here's chaos, and then it says every 10 seconds, the character receives a temporary random bonus, damage, movement, armor, or life drain, and then at max rank you get 2 bonuses. So you can get more points, like one, like basically it's like 1, 3, or 6, right? That you want to go for. In terms of
exponential.
Yeah, and then you have like these extra rank up effects. Yeah, so this is effectively like, you know, a bit like, you know, unique items or legendary items that, you know, have like extra effects, I guess, but it's like in the form of these talents.
Yeah, a mix between aspects from Diablo 4, in a way ascendancy from PoE2, because you have some specific ones to some characters. So yeah, that's a mix of various things.
Yeah, that's like definitely one of the like main endgame chases as well, right?
Yeah, clearly.
Like trying to find the right talents on all of your gear.
Yeah, some are really build defining, I'd say.
Some people seem to like this concept as well, yeah. Yeah, there is an endgame, guys, by the way. So this is actually just what I'm doing right now. Like I'm not even like fully in the endgame yet. There's like another thing after this, basically. So just gonna show this again real quick. So this is like the hunting board. So basically after a campaign you do this. And there's like multiple maps you go through. How many of these like hunting maps are there, by the way?
There are 5 maps of pretty much 10 to 13 hunts. So
Okay.
in total you have something like 15 or 60 hunts.
Okay, so you basically try to do, okay, not necessarily all of them, but in my case I would do 8, and then I can choose to move on to the next one after doing the boss, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can like shortcut a little bit, or you do more if you want, I guess. And then you can go up in difficulty.
If you go too fast, the minimum difficulty increases with each map. So if you go too fast, you will be facing a wall mostly.
Okay, so it's like a reason to maybe like, you know, go explore a little more or something if you feel like you need it.
Maybe grind some chaos hunt where you can pretty much select everything you want, or just redo some past hunts because you can replay any hunts. So yeah, you're pretty free. You can start.
Do you get like the same rewards again when you do the hunt you've already completed?
No, you only get the reward once.
Okay, but you get like the random loot at the end, I guess, and the gift.
You get the big chest.
Yeah, okay. So if you have like, you know, one map that you really like or something, or like, you know, it has like a nice mix of everything you want to do, then you can just run that a few times.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Yeah, that's also interesting. I see now. So some of them have like Desolation 3 and Desolation 4, so it kind of goes up now in difficulty.
Yeah, exactly. And now from this update onwards, every hunt has a unique enemy at the end. So that was one of the big things we worked on. Every hunt is unique and has a unique enemy at the end.
I guess like at some point when like you're really decked out, then you notice a loot filter as well. Where's the button again?
Press O.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, hide, non-divine, non-draconic, common, uncommon items. Okay, so that you can make all sorts of like loot filter rules here as well.
Yeah.
Also highlight. I haven't actually tried loot filter yet. But but definitely seems very useful. And this one has like a predefined, like pretty simple filter, I guess, and that already gets rid of most of it, I guess. So that's nice.
It's pretty simple. We won't lie. We got really inspired by last Epoch on this one, so players should not be too lost.
Mm-hmm.
And yet you have this option on the bottom to convert everything that is not looted into money or things like this. So you do not lose on anything that you hide.
Here I see it on the bottom. Convert to potential for a Grand Benedictor and convert to gold. Okay. Alright. Yeah, it's again like automatically progress, you know, either in materials or in gold, or like the Grand Benedictor is like this, it's sort of like the passive effect for the talents, right? Is it that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone says the game definitely looks visually better than months back when I was checking it out. Yeah, it seems like you have definitely done some like animation and graphics updates as well, right? Not just the content updates.
Yeah, mostly on the previous update. I think the first update or the second one, we added a lot of combat, healing, things like this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it definitely feels a bit different than what I remember as well. Might also just be a different build now, and because I don't have to like use a generator and stuff.
Yeah, that helps, I guess.
Yeah. But yeah, it definitely feels like, you know, much more fluid and stuff. Yeah, I remember like the first character I played was Oracle, and I played that I don't know, for like 20 hours or something, and then the tracker maybe for like 10 hours or something. Something like that. So I didn't like do that much out of all of the characters and that many builds or something. But I was experimenting with both characters a bit. And I also remember like when I was playing, I tried to get to the point where I can just spam my skills. No, this is kind of just like the baseline, I guess.
Yeah, sorry.
Like, was it like a big effort for you guys to change the system with the generator and spender? Like, I guess you had to like revamp a lot of the class design.
Yeah, of course, that was one of the big things from this update that we initially thought that we will only have for the 1.0, but in the end we tried it out for a long time and we decided to put it on this update. And I think we did a great job at converting all the basic skills into non-generating energy. We removed everything that costed too much mana, and now we have this whole system that increases the ranks of skills, that made the symbiosis more easier to access. So yeah, a lot of trials and errors, but in the end, I think it's way better right now. So we did good to listen to the players.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know you're like very like feedback oriented, right? Like with the development. I know that every update you're like, okay, we're looking at what the players will want, and then, you know, like I see there's like definitely a lot of things that have made it into the game now over, well, it's been like 1 year now, basically, of early access.
Almost 1 year.
Yeah. 1 year. That was the goal with early access. We wanted as many feedback as we could, and we learned a lot through the months. And we hope now player will enjoy the game they helped us shape.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. This game has less buttons than my D2 build, that's true. Can you get the ability to customize the UI? Okay, someone is asking about customizing the UI. Is there like any sort of options or something that might be like on the radar?
No, we did thought a bit about it, but customization is only for your character visual, your armor, things like that. You can customize some parts, visual effects, like the portal you use to go back to town, or you can add a trait to your wormling, or you can customize your city, the visual.
I think they made like rearranging the UI. I think, is that it?
Yeah, I think they meant like the UI itself, yes. Like the, you know, the skill bar or something like that.
No, we did not plan to have
Yeah.
anything like this. We tried to have a very as beautiful as we could, so it's pretty.
Yeah,
meant to be
it's-
visually
It
cool.
was one of our constraints actually, because since the game was also playing for console, we had to think about the UI for all platforms at the same time, also for local co-op.
Yeah, we did not want to do
so-
different things for
Yeah.
different platforms, different things from co-op and solo. So everything is the same.
Yeah.
It's easier to manage.
Yeah, I can see that. Okay. I'm trying out like the like different appearances.
Yeah.
Just showing this off. There's like some that are locked, but it doesn't tell me how I get them. Would be nice to see if they would tell me like, okay, they can get this somewhere, or I don't know. Maybe it just happens.
Most of armor are locked because you just need to sell it to the dark merchant, but we also have exclusive appearances that are found in the founder packs, some DLC that are available on Steam.
Mm-hmm. I guess it would be good, like if it's something that is not from the game, or like maybe it's like tied to some achievement or anything like that. If you have this, then it would be nice if it would just say that, you know, like when I mouse over. It's like, hey, okay, this is the way I get it. And maybe a preview as well, right? I can't even see it. So I think that would be nice. Yeah, it seems like I don't have like UI options or something like that, guys. So customize UI, yeah. So it's just like the central UI, you know, it's just like typical ARPG style, I guess. Here's an interesting question, actually. Have you guys thought about something like PvP in this game?
We've actually thought about it, I won't lie, but we never planned to have any PvP because the characters are not balanced to fight each other. You deal way more damage than you have HP. But it could be something, but we never planned to have any PvP really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine this. It always goes wrong, I think, in this genre. So that's a bit unfortunate. Okay. What else? Any other chat questions, guys? Let's see. Yeah, someone says, thank God, no PvP. Yeah. Yeah, it's very tough to really make a good PvP system in an ARPG, I believe. Without really compromising the rest of the game, right? So...
Yeah.
Heartseeker takes 0 damage. These are like relatively easy enemies right now. But I have died earlier as well. They can die pretty easily. That's an interesting question. Like, what about something like a leaderboard? Even if we don't have seasons, like, is there anything like that you would like to do, where it's like, you know, something for the community, or like, you know, something to like, you know, check out the top players or something like that?
We thought about it, but we are not openly fighting against cheaters. So yeah, you can pretty much edit your save or cheat. We are not server based, so yeah, we could not make sure that the leaderboards are legit. So yeah, that's not in our plans.
Okay, I see. Yeah, that's gonna be tough then with like local saves, so people can manipulate anything, I guess.
Yeah, it's hard already for some big studios. So for us, it's even harder to fight cheaters.
Yeah, fair enough, I guess. Someone is commenting on the graphics. They look good, they say. Yeah, I think it definitely has gotten some nice upgrades. Like, you know, I remember like seeing it the first time. It was definitely like, you know, upgraded at some point. And I like the like spell animations and stuff.
Through the months and each update we updated as much as we could. Whether it was on the gameplay side, the animation.
What game is this? This Dragonkin. There's a link in the YouTube description.
Side, so what we use to Unreal Engine to build the game. So we are proud of what we achieved.
Okay. Yeah, I see that you guys you have another like chat like this with someone else.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, in that case. Like who's it gonna be actually? Like who are you gonna be with?
We're going with Aaron RPG.
Aaron, okay. Yeah, maybe I'll raid him later when I'm done here. So I might do a little bit more and then like just raid over to his channel and like the chat can hear more from you guys.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, in that case, yeah, it was very fun hanging out. So thank you very much, guys. It was interesting insights, and I hope the launch is gonna be smooth next month. Seems like it's slowly coming to an end with the early access.
It's coming soon.
Yeah. Hope you'll enjoy this update too. And yeah, thanks for
He's
having us.
our devs. Yes.
Yes, thank you.
So you can I have it pulled up on the stream right now, so you get
Bye-bye.
yeah.
Bye. Thanks,
you.
guys.
So this was Charlie and Jonathan, guys, from Dragonkin team here. So yeah, it was very fun. So I hope everyone enjoyed it. Okay, good luck with the next interview, and yeah,
Thank you.
good luck with the release.
Thank you. See you.
Bye.
See ya.
All right. Yeah, we had like 1.5 hours or so with the guys now. Hope you guys enjoyed it as well, chat. I had the game sound off because I was recording the whole thing, so it doesn't like interfere. Because I think they want to have like a recording later, and maybe they're gonna, you know, do something with that. Really like this game, yeah. Some of you guys have played it. What is your like level? What else have played? Like what have you done so far? You're definitely gonna get this for $40. Yeah, I think it's not too expensive. $40 for like a full game like this, and you know, there's 4 characters. You can make many different builds and stuff. It definitely has very interesting concepts. So that's what I like about the game. It's like there's some really good ideas about a lot of the like different systems and how to like make items engaging and how to make the skill tree engaging and so on. It's an EU-based dev. Yeah. Yeah, they're in Paris actually. Last January I visited them in Paris, and I saw like you know, early previews and stuff like that. I think this was before early access even started, I believe. I'm not sure exactly when it was. But yeah, they said it's almost a year of early access now, and January was 13 months ago. So yeah, I think it was like before early access launched even. I talked to them, and I had like an interview with them as well that they uploaded on their YouTube and stuff. That you can find a video of me interviewing the devs from back then if you want on their channel. It's $30, 25 USD. Okay, it's actually even less than, not even 40. What do I think of the game right now? Yeah, it's definitely a game I wanna try to explore a little bit. And it feels like there's like not really a rush to do it, you know. Okay, with the 1.0 launch, I guess there might be a good time to like, you know, jump in like, you know, as a streamer and like check it out and you know, do some stuff, I guess. Maybe I can make a few videos even, we'll see. Which is it's like mid of March, right? So it's gonna be kind of close to the D4 season. So maybe I'll wait a little bit and then maybe end of March or something like that. We'll see. But yeah, it would be interesting to like, you know, do like a full progression of like a character or something. I've seen like these different snapshots of the different patches and stuff, right? Where I've played each of them for like, you know, a day or something. But I've never really done like the full game with 1.0 and the full campaign and all that stuff. So when GTA 6 launches, Woody is not streaming a person called YouTube and Twitch to ban me for a week. Wait, you want me to stream GTA 6? Is that what you're saying? I'm not sure if I want to stream GTA 6. I don't know.
This one is marked.
I guess we beat it and wait for DLC. Yeah, I mean, you know, just beating it, there's still like, you know, the grind you do with the ancestors that we just talked about earlier. There's still, you know, the multiplayer stuff you can try. There's like different classes you can try, right? So
My strength, but I need time.
oh. I never like salvaged anything or so. Like my inventory is like super full and just keep dropping items. Yeah, I need to like fix that at some point. Anyway, take the great light lapse. Let's go.
This one is marked. Getting ready. I can't anymore.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna finish this hunt now. It's like the final boss now of this, like, actually. And I realize I do run out of like energy here to like spam on such a long fight. Maybe I'm gonna like jump in and like, you know, change his character a little bit around and then see how this will go.
My blades are ready.
Still have like some of the Diablo 2 stuff to finish as well, I guess.
My
Okay.
armor grows sore.
I know, Ronnie.
Ready to kill.
Ugh. This guy like resistant or something? He's like way tankier than the other guys. Those are the bosses that kill much faster.
Not yet.
Oh.
I need to catch my breath. You're marked for death.
I was working on what? And I tried it on Steam Deck. That would be an interesting question. I mean, they have console support, so I guess Steam Deck should be alright.
I'm out of breath.
I mean, Steam Deck is like pretty close to just like a controller, right? So I didn't really ask about Steam Deck. We talked about the consoles though, and they have like consoles. So yeah, this boss is way longer than it should be. Like, it should definitely be a bit shorter fight. So I don't know. Like, I don't know exactly like all the ins and outs of this character right now, because it's actually like a character they gave me to like, you know, jump in with like the ancestral grid, not ancestral grid, but the ancestor thing, and like the only endgame hunts and so on. Because my character was not ready to like see all of the new endgame stuff they added. So this is like, you know, not exactly my build or something.
I need to catch my
I need to fix this, I guess. Ouch. Here we go. Energy region 4. Barrier reflex. That seems very nice, actually. I wanna get these shoes. And they also have speech, danger, defense. Okay, like and you see now that there's like a lot of different like mods that can be on these items. You can roll. It's a bit like enchanting. There's like an enchanter kind of deal. There's like other stuff you can do. I'm not sure if you can like also add these like random, what are they called? Mythical. I think mythical is just kind of like better items than legendary. But then there's also like these corrupted items. Here's the vine. I think the vine is a little bit like having a greater affix. So there's like one stat that's higher. So I think this is relatively similar. But there's like even something like more than that. Pendant, just like that as well. Accuracy, and this one has chaos. Okay, and then we can like actually like look around a little bit like what talents they want. What does accuracy do, for example? We already have actually. If you put like one more point there, then we would actually get the like level 2 upgrade here from accuracy. Grants a low chance of dealing damage that ignores armor when the character deals damage directly. Okay. So you see like this amulet that I just found would give me 1 point in accuracy, and then this one would be filled. So you need 1, then 2, and then 3. They do not hide the default influence. Yeah, it seems like they just took a bit of inspiration from other RPGs, and that makes sense, right? I mean, the basic idea of like how loot works and you know what you can modify on gear and what are the stats on gear, you know, they're not really that different in all of these games anyway, right? But they kind of like find new combinations and new interesting ways to do it. Like for example, like this ancestor system. Like this reminds me of Diablo 3's Paragon the most, but it's not really that. I think it's like a pretty interesting innovation on that system. But you know, okay, it's like, you know, cross character. It's like, you know, post max level, and then you get like some kind of like stats bonuses. So you know, you can say, okay, like on the surface it's exactly like D3 Paragon. But not really, right? Just is like a much more interesting system, I feel. Like in how you rank them up and how you assemble your team of ancestor bonuses. So the skill system is definitely really cool, I think. This is the skill tree, basically, with these fragments that you kind of build together like this. So I like that. And here it is just basically where you store them, right? And then you can just put them in there, right? So this is kind of cool. And you can rotate them now as well. So this is new. The rotation is definitely nice. Yeah. How many characters do I have? I can check. Yeah, it's a bit like Undecember, but I think the Undecember is closer to Path of Exile. Like you also have like skills and modifiers here, but Undecember is... It's just that, you know, the main difference, I guess, is that you can have the same support affecting multiple skills, and which is also true here. I guess it's kind of close to Undecember in that sense, because I can have like this bonus projectile mod here, and if I have like a projectile skill here and here, then both of them will be affected by it, you know. So I guess it kind of works like this. Yeah, but it's not really like Undecember. Undecember reminds me more of PoE than anything. But yeah. Where does it show the symbiosis again with the modifier? So here it like starts glowing like this. So I think this is when it gets symbiosis. Dragor's Call. I'm not sure if I even used... I think I never actually used this thing. What button is this? I think I messed up my key binding. And because it reset my key bindings when I was... Yeah, this was... I don't think I've ever pressed this. Oops. Yeah, I never got these guys. Anyway. I can move this around, right?
Getting ready.
What? But yeah. Undecember is the I pay to win slot too. Yeah, I didn't like Undecember really. I actually got surprisingly interesting amount of questions about Undecember. Like, hey, you're gonna try this and stuff. I tried it like way back, like I don't know, 5 years ago or something when it came out or something. But it was like a super pay to win fiesta. It was basically just like PoE mobile. And like, it had like this autoplay as well. And it's like super tiny maps, and I don't know, I didn't like that really. So for a mobile game back then it was kind of decent, I guess, but yeah. I don't yeah, it's good now, maybe. But I don't think I'm really gonna jump into it, so. Okay, so is this interview going now with Aaron Action RPG? So then I guess I'm just gonna rate him. Yeah, it seems like he is on.
Can watch from the beginning.
He just went live actually, so let's just wait Aaron, guys. I'm gonna go. We're gonna do more D2, and then I guess I'm doing more Dragonkin. If I have some time, I'm gonna do a bit of Dragonkin and see the update a bit more. On December from level 0, the campaign end is amazing, no need to pay. Okay. The menu design, it's easy to think you're playing Diablo 4. What do you mean with the tabs and stuff? Yeah, this is like pretty similar, I guess, but I mean... Yeah, it's dinner time, first of all. Actually. I haven't eaten anything all day. Oh shit, I missed a sub from Alex earlier. I guess he's not here anymore, but... Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna wait over to Aaron, guys, so send him some love. There's more Dragonkin going on. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow.